Hello everyone, welcome you all for my YouTube channel. I am Puneet Kumar DG, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Aid College, Baramasagara. As you all know, we are discussing the subject Law and Practice of Income Tax Part 2, which is for the first semester BCom of Davangere University. And in this video series, we are discussing the Module 1 Profits and Gains from Business or Profession. In the previous two sessions, we have discussed a few problems regarding the computation of income from profession of a doctor and as well as a advocate. In this video, we will discuss about one problem on computation of income from profession of a chartered accountant. Now let us look at the problem. Problem number 3. Mr. Dhruva is a chartered accountant at Chitradurga. He has submitted the income and expenditure account for the previous year 2019-20. So Mr. Dhruva is a chartered accountant. He is not maintaining the profit and loss account. Instead, he is maintaining the income and expenditure account, and he has presented that his income and expenditure account for the previous year 2019-20. So his income and expenditure account is as follows. The first, we in the debit side we have expenditures and in the credit side we have incomes. So first we need to analyze both of them, and we need to identify what are all the professional expenditures and as well as what are all the professional incomes. So first let us analyze the debit side, and let us identify what are all the professional expenditures. The drawings is nothing but he has withdrawn some amount for his use, so this is not a professional expenditure and this is not going to be considered. Office rent is relating to profession, telephone expenditures is relating to profession, salary to staff is relating to profession, car expenses other than depreciation, and since there is no adjustment is given regarding the car until now, so we'll assume that the car expenses is relating to the profession. If any adjustment is given, we'll calculate according to that adjustment. And subscription to CA Institute. CA Institute nothing but a chartered accountant institute which is relating to his profession only. So it is going to be considered. And stipend given to trainees, means he has appointed some trainees and he is providing a stipend for them, so it is going to be considered as a professional expenditure. Surplus, this is an accounting adjustment, this is a profit, so it is not going to be considered. Then here let us come for an income side. So here the first one is audit fees which is relating to his profession, this is professional expenditure. Financial consultancy fees, this is also is relating to his profession. And then next one is dividend from UTI. Dividend usually from dividend from Indian companies are exempted from tax, and but it is not considered here because this is an income from other sources. So here we will not consider it. And then the next one is accounting work. The income for accounting work is relating to the profession. Thus we have analyzed his income and expenditure account. We have listed 6 expenses relating to his profession and 3 incomes which are relating to his profession. Based on this analysis, we will proceed for computation. So first we need to analyze what are all the adjustments given. Based on these information and as well as adjustments, we will proceed for solving or calculating his income from profession. So now let us look at his other information given in the problem. The first one, 30% of car usage is in respect of his personal purpose. So if 30% of car usage is for personal purpose, that means 70% of car usage is for professional purpose. So whenever we are considering any expenditure or depreciation regarding the car, we need to consider only the 70% because 30% is relating to the personal use. And depreciation allowable on car is 5,000. So we will consider both of them while computing his income from profession. So compute his taxable income from profession for the assessment year 2020-21. This is what the information which is given in the problem. So by considering all these information, we will proceed for the solution part. Now let us look at the solution part. The solution, we are going to write the first heading, computation of income from profession of Mr. Dhruva for the assessment year 2020-21. First we will consider all the receipts relating to the profession which have been identified. The first one, receipt from profession. The first one is audit fees, that is 2,24,000. Then next one is financial consultancy fees, 98,000. Then accountancy work, means income from accountancy work, 14,000. Only these three are the receipts from profession which have been identified, and total is 3,36,000, which is the total receipts from profession, and we will mark it as A. Now we need to calculate the total expenditures or total payments. So we need to list down all the expenses which have been identified relating to the profession. The first one is office rent, 42,000. Then telephone expenses, 15,000. Then salary to staffs, 70,200. And then car expenses. When considering the car expenses, we need to remember the adjustment which is given, that is 30% of car usage is for personal purpose, so we are considering only the 70% professional usage. So the total car expense is 21,000. In that we will consider only 70%, so 21,000 multiplied by 70 by 100 will get 14,700. Then subscription to CA Institute, so that is 3,700. Then stipend given to the trainees, that is 12,000. Then as the car, we are owning a car which is an asset which is used for the professional purpose, we are eligible to claim depreciation on it, and as given in the adjustment, depreciation on car is 5,000. But as the car is used only 70% for professional use, we will consider only the 70% of depreciation, that is 5,000 into 70 by 100, so 3,500. So these are all the expenses which are relating to the profession. So total of it will be 1,61,100. So this is the total expenses relating to the profession. So now we got the total income, receipt from profession, and as well as total expenses relating to profession. So A minus B will be the income from profession. So the income from profession is 1,74,900. So thus we have calculated the income from profession of Mr. Dhruva, who is an chartered accountant. And we need to write one note regarding the dividend from UTI, which is not considered because it is exempt under section 10 subsection 35, and even it is not considered under the head income from other sources, not under the head income from profession. Thus we have completed the module 1, that is profits and gains from business or profession. So in our next series of videos we will proceed for the next module, that is capital gains. Okay, and you can refer these books for your further readings. Dr. H.C. Mehrotra and Goyal, Income Tax Law and Accounts, Sahitya Bhavan Publications, Agra, and Dr. C. Baswantappa, Law and Practice of Income Tax, Basavakarna Publications, Davangere. And you can refer to the websites of incometaxindia.gov.in and also www.icai.org. And I thank everyone for watching this video. Kindly like and subscribe if you like this video, and also comment with your queries and as well as suggestions. Thank you everyone.